Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2072. Actually, I won't be alive in 2072, I'd be 100 years old, and that will never happen, so. Today is one of those days that drama channels live for. If you don't already know, like 5 drama channels have already put this video up, so this is just my version, my opinion, of the Nikkie tutorials and Kim Kardashian collaboration, of which none of us even know anything about yet, but we all have our 2 cents to say something about. I love this gig so much. It's like hilarious. It's like charades, but you never know what your topic's gonna be, right? I was actually driving around last night and I was thinking to myself, why can't Jeffree Star screw up again so that we have something to talk about? Like, there's got to be something going on. And then I woke up today and I was going to get my coffee and I literally got, between like Twitter and Instagram, I got like 30 or 40 copies of the Nikkie tutorials and the Kim Kardashian snaps. Everybody was sending me the whole story, right? Everybody always wants to know about the receipts. Why don't you... Whitney! Whitney, I'm sorry, baby, about them receipts. I'm every woman. Anyway, if you want the receipts, you can just look at my thumbnail. That's about as good as it gets. So anyway, I'm starting to become rather suspect about these Kim Kardashian collabs, of which are boring so much. I can't stand them. The only thing interesting about them is to watch the eye rolls that Kim Kardashian gives other people, right? That being Jaclyn Hill. So I always want to say Jaclyn Smith. I always think of, you know, she played, I can't remember what her character name was, but she was on Charlie's Angels. She was always the one that I wanted to be. Never Sabrina. Nobody wants to be Sabrina on the Charlie's Angels. Just, that's the fact of the matter right there. So anyway, I was sitting around and I was thinking about all of these Kim Kardashian collabs that she's doing, and I was like, do you think that she like wakes up in the morning and she's like, oh my God, what do I have to do today? And her mom's like, Kim, you need to get up, Kim, you have that collab today. And she's like, what collab, Mom? She's like, I don't collaborate with anyone. I'm Kim Kardashian. She's like, Kim, you have to do that collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. Who? Jaclyn Hill. Oh, Mom, she's so weird. Why did you ever give her my number? Mom, she's like always texting me in the middle of the night and she's like, did you take the BuzzFeed Mean Girls quiz? Which Mean Girl are you? And she always wants to know which one of my favorite traveling pants books. Mom, don't give my number out. She's so weird. She's so needy. That's what the whole Jaclyn Hill and Kim Kardashian thing. So then, like, you know, Chris has to like trick Kim into doing these collabs because this is all marketing is what it is, right? This is how back in the day they would put bloggers in the front row of fashion shows. Well, now they are into the whole YouTube thing. So they're like, oh my God, marketing companies like Kim Kardashian's makeup company, Kim Kardashian West, I'm sorry. I'm married now. I'm YouTube famous now. But anyway, Kim Kardashian West and her cosmetic line, who'd care? But anyway, she has to interact with these YouTubers because she saw what they did with Morphe, right? I mean, she just like, Morphe's through the roof now because every single one of these fools is talking about Morphe brushes. Who'd care? I wouldn't do a Morphe brush if it butt me upside the ass. So anyway, so you know she's sitting around and it's like her and Chloe and Courtney and her 15 kids and she's probably, and Scott Disick in the corner drunk somewhere. It's so sad, breaks my heart. So anyway, she's probably sitting around, she's like, Mom, make it fun for me. And Chris is like, Kim, you get paid a lot of money for all of this. You just do it. There doesn't need to be any fun to it. Mom, make it fun. You know how it was when we were growing up. If we didn't get a treat, we weren't doing it. Courtney's like, well, that is true, Mom. And Chloe's like, uh-huh. So she's like, okay. She's like, we'll play again. You have to like pull out of the box who you're going to do the collab with yet next. And Kim's like, Mom, how many of those collabs do I have to do? Until I'm done. Until I'm done telling you that you're going to do any more collabs, you're going to keep on doing them. Now pull the next name. And Kim's like, okay, let's see who the next name is. And they all get real excited and she pulls it out and she opens the piece of paper and who could it possibly be? But Manny MUA. And she's like, oh no, Mom, that's not fair. Pick another one. His ass looks better and is bigger than mine. She's like, Kim, you're gonna have to do it with him sometime. She's like, no, I don't know that I want to do it with Manny. She's like, I think he's rather snooty. I love Manny Mua. Anyway, so she picks another one out and let's see who this one is. Patrick Star. And she's like, Mom, I could actually do it, Patrick Star. He could teach me how to do one of those turbans. I need to know how to do one of those turbans. She's like, but Mom, he's so boring. And He already went to that, what's her face's house? Katy Perry. I'm not doing it. He went to Katy Perry's house. I don't want him in my house. No Patrick Star. So then she's like, okay, well, there's only one left. And Kim's like, pick it, Mom. I want to see who it is. Let's pick it and we'll see who it is. And she opens it and it's Laura Lee. And she's like, who's that, Mom? I'm not doing it with somebody I don't even know. Game over. But anyway, this week we're lucky enough for it to be, hello, Dramaphone. It's me. Nikkie Tutorials always reminds me of Adele. Why is that? Okay, Nikkie Tutorials, who I do love, okay? But how could you not love Nikkie Tutorials? Full face Tutorials. All of these makeup people, they like lucked into these last names, didn't they? Like Manny's last name is Mua. Patrick's last name is Star with three R's. Like Roxy Andrews has 3 X's. I don't understand. Why would is that his surname or is that his Christian name? But anyway, you know, and then Nikkie Tutorials, she got so lucky that she was just born with Nicole Tutorials, but she was born with that last name Tutorials. I mean, she was just made to be in the makeup industry. It's also why do people come up with these names like this? Why don't you just call yourself Judy Smith? Hello? Hey, Judy, how are you, girl? Drunk Jerry, no, I haven't seen her. So anyway, so I'm like watching all of this shit go around, right? I don't dislike Nikkie Tutorials. Here's the thing, like I was saying, she either always reminds me of Adele, or she kind of reminds me of the German boy's mom in the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Do you know the one I'm talking about where she's like, Augusta, save some room for dinner, sweetheart. That one. Like, no, it's Augusta, sweetheart, save some room for later. She always kind of wrote like that hawking mom. Like Nikkie Tutorials is always kind of like, whoo, whoo, you know, like that's what she reminds me of a little bit. But I love her. I mean, she's okay. Like, she kind of cracks me up. I'll tell you what cracked me up here in a second. This is what was hilarious. So I'm watching all these Snapchats, right? These booty gurus do not know how to act around Kim Kardashian. Like I said in my Jaclyn Hill video, Jaclyn Hill should have just shut her mouth and sat right there. She would have got 1 million subs off of it, girl. No, she had to act all foolish. And, I'm watching you. I was like, oh, this is too much. It was one of the cringiest videos I've ever seen. Now, I do not believe that Nikkie Tutorials will put as a cringy video. I actually think it'll be pretty cute. And from what you see on the things right now, it looks like she does half of her face and the other half the side of the face Kim does or something. But I don't really think that's what it's gonna do. I think Nikkie's gonna do her whole face. She's only done half the face at that point. She's like this. And so then they're putting out these snaps, right? This is what killed me. Nikkie Tutorials straight up just shades Kim Kardashian. She could have just looked at him and like, girl, please, right? She could have been real cute with it, right? Like Kim had done to Jaclyn Hill, but I won't keep on calling her Jaclyn Smith all day long. I mean, I do not care about these fools. So anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm watching these snaps, right? Like 15 times because you got to watch them for all the receipts in the corners and what's going on over here. And apparently there's all kinds of madness here. And anyway, she got some Birkin that nobody's ever even seen before. And how did she get? She's Kim Kardashian West, okay? I mean, Kanye West is probably our next president anyway, so, I mean, Kim Kardashian is the first lady. Well, couldn't be much worse. So anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm watching all these snaps, and there's this part where Kim's like, me, Nikkie. If you want to see it, the receipts are on my thumbnail, like I said. So anyway, she's like, me, Nikkie. Well, one side of the face, and I saw him like that, and then like people were sending them to me, but they weren't sending me like the full thing. And so I was like, oh, so Kim did a side that has the highlight on it that looks just like every tutorial that Nikkie Tutorial does. I mean, literally, Nikkie Tutorial's 1 through 100 videos all look identical to me, okay? Just different shades of highlight. It's all the same to me. And who in the real world goes out with that kind of highlight? Like, seriously? It looks like you have an oil splatter across your face. I don't understand it. I don't get it all day long. But like I said, she's nice. I like her. She's okay. So anyway. So I'm watching this, but then I came across, it's the exact same clip somebody had sent me, and she's like, this is me, and this is Nikkie. And Nikkie's like right there, and she goes, oh, Kim! Oh, Kim! Oh, Kim! And I'm like, oh my God. And Kim's like, oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. Really? She's like, oh, how dare Kim Kardashian. Her voice gets deeper and deeper in all these videos, Nikkie Tutorials, it cracks me up. Augusta, sweetheart, to save some room for later. So anyway, she gets like, she's like, oh, Kim. Like, Kim would ever sit on camera and be like, yeah, I did this. I did this foolish highlight that you can see from 10 miles away. Like I'm a fucking flashing light on the highway in the middle of 3 o'clock in the morning of 10 miles of bad Texas highway. I said that before. It's foolish, okay? And what kills me is all of this stripped eyebrows and plain face, all this kind of stuff, just so we can put on a pound of makeup and look good. But girl, aren't you if you're sitting across the room from your boyfriend? And I know that this shit shouldn't matter in real relationships, but let's be for real, okay? It does. So you go out to dinner with your girlfriends and you're out at the club and you got the highlighter and the lipstick and the lines and all this kind of stuff and the extensions and the nails, and baby, you look good and you look good, and this guy's up on you and he's already had about 5 beers, okay? And he's like, damn, this girl looks good. She looks so hot. And he's like, yes, get it, get it, get it, get it. I think Nikkie Tutorials has a boyfriend anyway. His whole Instagram is all cars or something. I looked it up a long time ago. I don't even know if they're still together, but anyway. So he was cute, and she's cute, and they were cute together, whatever. Doesn't matter. So anyway, so, you know, like, but you, like, meet this guy out at the bar, and you're, like, all done, and you're, like, you know, constantly, like, I mean, all your girlfriends are taking selfies, so you're, like, all that kind of shit, right? And then he gets you home, and you all do your thing in the dark, because girls always want to do it. You're not going to go in the bathroom and wash your face off at some dude's one-night stand. Trust me, it ain't going to happen, okay? You're going to try to do it and walk the walk of shame with the full face makeup on and hope none of it bled off onto your pillow because y'all spray your face with that hairspray or whatever it is. It looks ridiculous. Why would... I mean, I cannot imagine walking out of the house feeling like I had nail polish on my face because my makeup was so tight to my face. Like, they're always constantly spraying their face with that shit, right? I mean, does it feel like nail lacquer? That's what it looks like. And you're like, hi. And then they're taking the walk of shit. Anyway, it's too much. It's too much. I cannot with all of this. So anyway, but then, girl, you start dating this guy, and you take off all the makeup, and what do you realize? You ain't got no eyebrows, okay? You're pale as Casper's ghost, and really, you're kind of scary looking a little bit when you ain't got nothing on whatsoever because you done tricked a fool, okay? Like, I don't get that. Hello? I know! So anyway, it's just too much for me, but I'm watching this, and I'm thinking, like, I cannot believe that Nikkie Tutorials would not just sit there and be like, oh, Kim, you know, like that. Like, girl, come on. So many people commented in my video that I said about Jaclyn Hill, and they said anybody would be nervous sitting next to Kim Kardashian. Girl, call me up for that collab. Baby, I wouldn't be nervous whatsoever. And I'll tell you right now, if Nikkie Tutorials had called me up and been like, Peter, I don't know what to do with my video. What should I do? I'd have been like, girl, listen. Augusta, save some room for dinner. I'd have been like, listen, Nikkie, this is what you do, okay? You start painting her and you put on the primer and all that kind of stuff that she doesn't use, and the concealers and the powders and the whatever, who cares? It's all just a bunch of bullshit, right? Basically, it is just like $10,000. I don't know, it just breaks my heart for all these people out there that buy into all of this shit, okay? The best was that Kim tweeted something out to her, and she was like, oh, after our collab today, I'm gonna buy everything that you use. That is such a bag of shit. Bullshit, Kim. I don't believe that at all. You're gonna use the same shit that your makeup artist uses on you every day. It's not like you're a real gal sitting up in the bathroom going, I got 20 minutes to get to Starbucks before I make it to my work on time. Girl, please, okay? And then, of course, Nikkie tweets at her something like, don't forget the Morphe brushes. We couldn't forget the Morphe. Morphe, 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 Morphe. I mean, it is like the Morphe cult at this point. It is ridiculous, right? So tired of it. Can somebody come out with a new brush? Oh, that happens. So anyway, but apparently Kim has a new line of brushes coming out now. Who knew? People are telling me that, the receipts too, and I'm like, that's too much for me. They're like, can you see it? I'm like, what? No, ma'am. Whitney? I'm sorry, baby, about the receipts. Let me see those receipts. So anyway, I'm like watching all this go down, and I am like, no, man, this is just too much. But people are like, if you were sitting next to Kim Kardashian, you would be nervous too. No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, girl, hey, what's going on? What you gonna do? Well, let's go out and get us some, you know, I don't know, Subway after this and drive around and listen, drink fountain cokes and talk, girl. What do you want? What? Can I go to your house and actually see it? Tell Kanye I said hi and all that and what your mom's doing and all that. I wouldn't be nervous, okay? People are people. Baby, we all sit on a toilet the same way. Don't think you don't, okay? When you start acting like somebody's different, that's the problem right there. I ain't bowing down to nobody that had a porn tape that got her famous, okay? I love Kim Kardashian all day long. I love her show because it's a bunch of foolish ridiculousness, but I ain't bowing down to nobody that got famous off that. Come on now, please. So anyway, so I am watching all of this, and I just got real southern there for about 5 minutes. Did you notice that? What happened? Tennessee? Tennessee. Me, myself, and I. So anyway, if Nikkie called me up and she said, what should I have done on, what should I do on Kim that's different than what Jaclyn Hill did? Because that's what Jaclyn Hill would have. I'd say, girl, do you remember back about that penis thing, that eyeliner that you did, that video that you took down because all of your fans are 10 and 11-year-old girls that live in the middle of Missouri in some trailer park. Girls, do you remember that video you took down? You need to put 2 penises pointing right at Kim Kardashian's eye. Trust me, girl, all day long, she'll feel right at home. That's what I would have done. Girl, she would have laid her out, and I would have recorded the whole thing. If she said that video's not going up, I'd say, say who? Oh, yes, it is. I'm Nikkie fucking Tutorials. That's what I would have done, girl. Every drama channel in the world would have been Nikkie Tutorials, boogers, Kim Kardashian. It would have been hilarious. I would have loved it all day long. Nikkie Tutorials, shades, Kim Kardashian with penis, lip liner, eyeliner. Don't squirt it in the eye. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.